Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Building your own PC is like assembling a high-performance engine. It might seem daunting at first, but trust me, it's incredibly rewarding. We'll break down each step, from picking the right parts to firing up your custom rig. Whether you're a gamer, a creative professional, or just want a blazing fast computer, this guide has got you covered. Sounds good, right? Let's get started.
Let's start with the two most important components, the CPU and the motherboard. Think of the CPU as the brain of your PC, handling all the calculations. The motherboard connects all the components and allows them to communicate. You'll come across two main players, Intel and AMD. Intel is known for gaming, while AMD offers more cores for multitasking. The motherboard is the foundation of your build. Ensure it's compatible with your CPU and has the features you need. Now let's talk about RAM, your computer's short-term memory. It stores data that your CPU needs to access quickly, making your system feel snappy. More RAM means you can run more programs simultaneously without slowdowns. For most users, 16 gigabytes of RAM is a sweet spot, but gamers and content creators might benefit from 32 gigabytes or more. Look for faster RAM speeds for a noticeable performance boost. Next, we have storage, which is where your operating system, applications, and files reside. You have two main choices, a solid-state drive, SSD, or a hard disk drive, HDD. SSDs are much faster, making your PC boot up and load programs in a flash. HDDs offer more storage capacity at a lower price. For optimal performance, install your operating system and frequently used programs on an SSD. Use an HDD for storing large files like movies and music.
Gamers, this one's for you. The GPU, or graphics card, is responsible for rendering everything you see on your screen. A powerful GPU is crucial for smooth gameplay and stunning visuals, especially at higher resolutions. Just like with CPUs, you'll find two major players, NVIDIA and AMD. NVIDIA is often favored for its ray tracing capabilities, while AMD offers competitive performance at various price points. When choosing a GPU, consider the resolution and refresh rate of your monitor. A higher resolution monitor will demand more GPU power. Also, check out benchmarks and reviews to see how different GPUs perform in the games you want to play. Remember, the GPU is a significant investment, so choose wisely based on your gaming needs and budget. Don't be afraid to spend a bit more for a card that will last you several years. Section 5. The Powerhouse PSU. The PSU, or Power Supply Unit, is like the heart of your PC, pumping power to all the components. Don't underestimate its importance. A reliable PSU ensures stable power delivery, protecting your components from damage. When selecting a PSU, wattage is key. Add up the wattage requirements of all your components and choose a PSU with a comfortable overhead. A good rule of thumb is to go for a PSU with at least 100 watts more than your estimated total wattage. Look for PSUs with an 80+ rating, which indicates energy efficiency. Higher ratings like gold or platinum translate to less wasted energy and lower electricity bills. Investing in a quality PSU is crucial for the longevity and stability of your system. Don't skimp on this essential component. Section 6. Keeping it cool, cooling solutions. Now that you've got all the power-hungry components, it's time to think about cooling. Keeping your CPU and GPU at optimal temperatures is vital for performance and longevity. Overheating can lead to throttling, reducing performance and potentially damaging your components. You have two main options: air cooling and liquid cooling. Air cooling uses heat sinks and fans to dissipate heat, while liquid cooling uses a closed-loop system with a radiator to transfer heat away from the components. Air cooling is generally more affordable and easier to install. Liquid cooling offers better cooling performance, especially for overclocking, but it's more expensive and complex to set up. Choose a cooling solution that fits your budget and performance needs. If you're planning on overclocking, liquid cooling might be a worthwhile investment.
Section 7. The foundation case and peripherals. With the core components sorted out, let's talk about the case, the chassis that houses everything. It's not just about aesthetics. A good case provides ample space, airflow, and cable management options. Consider the size of your motherboard and components when choosing a case. Full tower cases offer the most space, while mid-tower cases are more compact. Look for cases with good airflow and cable management features to keep your system cool and organized. Last but not least, let's not forget about peripherals. A monitor, keyboard, mouse, and headphones are essential for a complete PC experience. Choose peripherals that suit your needs and preferences, whether you're a gamer, a professional, or a casual user. Remember, your case and peripherals are an extension of your personal style. Choose components that reflect your taste and enhance your overall computing experience.
Section 8. Bringing it to life, assembly and first boot. Now comes the exciting part, assembling your PC. Don't worry, it's like building with adult Legos. We'll guide you through the process step by step. First, gather all your components, tools, and the motherboard manual. Ground yourself to prevent static discharge, which can damage sensitive components. Start by installing the CPU and RAM onto the motherboard. Then, mount the motherboard inside the case. Install the GPU, storage devices, and PSU. Connect all the cables according to the manual. Once everything is connected, it's time for the first boot. Cross your fingers and press the power button. If everything goes well, you'll see the BIOS screen, indicating that your PC is up and running. Congratulations, you've successfully built your own PC. Now it's time to install the operating system and start enjoying your custom-built machine.
Section 9. Software and Optimization. With your PC up and running, it's time to install the operating system and essential software. Windows and Linux are popular choices, each with pros and cons. Once your operating system is installed, update all the drivers for your components. Drivers ensure that your hardware communicates correctly with the software. Now let's talk about optimization. You can fine-tune your system for optimal performance by adjusting power settings, disabling unnecessary startup programs, and defragging your hard drive. Explore overclocking tools if you want to push your CPU and GPU beyond their stock speeds. However, proceed with caution, as overclocking can void warranties and potentially damage your components. Section 10. Troubleshooting and maintenance. Even the best-built PCs can encounter issues. Don't panic, we've got you covered. One common problem is the dreaded no-boot scenario. If your PC doesn't power on, check the power cord, PSU switch, and connections. Reseat the RAM and GPU to ensure they're properly installed. Another frustrating issue is the blue screen of death, or BSOD. BSODs are often caused by driver conflicts, hardware failures, or overheating. Check for error codes on the BSOD to pinpoint the source of the problem. Regular maintenance can prevent many issues. Keep your system clean by dusting out the interior and cleaning the fans. Update your drivers and operating system regularly. Run antivirus scans and be cautious about suspicious websites and downloads.
Section 11 Level Up Advanced Tips and Resources. Congratulations on mastering the basics of PC building and maintenance. Now let's delve into some advanced topics. Virtualization allows you to run multiple operating systems on a single PC, which is incredibly useful for developers and testers. Explore virtualization software like VMware Workstation or Oracle VirtualBox. Custom cooling, such as custom water loops, can take your cooling performance to the next level. However, it requires extensive planning, expertise, and a larger budget. For those who need ample storage space, consider building a network-attached storage, or ENS device. A NAS provides centralized storage for your entire home network. Remember, the world of PC building is constantly evolving. Stay up to date with the latest trends, technologies, and components. Join online forums, watch tech YouTube channels, and never stop learning. Happy building!